A young woman vanishes inside a hotel with a terrifying past. Weeks later, guests complain the water tastes strange. And when police release surveillance footage, the world watches a mystery with no comfortable answer. This is the Elisa Lam case. Welcome to Truthfold Stories, where real mysteries refuse to stay buried. Elisa Lam was a 21-year-old Canadian university student. She was intelligent, creative, and deeply introspective. On her personal blog, she openly wrote about her struggles with mental health, including bipolar disorder and depression. She spoke about identity, loneliness, fear, and self-discovery in ways that were raw and honest. In early 2013, Elisa decided to take a trip across the United States, documenting her journey online. It was meant to be a personal adventure, a journey of independence, exploration, and freedom. Her final destination was Los Angeles, and one hotel would change everything. Elisa checked into the Cecil Hotel, a building with a long and disturbing history. Once a luxury hotel, it had become infamous over the decades. The Cecil had been linked to suicides, violent crimes, drug overdoses, and even serial killers. It stood in an area known for crime, poverty, and instability. Locals whispered about it, travelers warned about it, but Elisa either didn't know its history or didn't fear it. To her, it was just another place to stay. At first, Elisa shared rooms with other guests, but her roommates soon requested a room change, describing her behavior as odd. The hotel moved Elisa into a private room. In the days that followed, nothing seemed clearly wrong, but nothing seemed normal either. On January 31st, 2013, Elisa failed to check out of her room. Her phone stopped responding. Her family couldn't reach her. By February 1st, she was officially missing. Police searched the hotel. There were no signs of violence, no signs of a struggle, and no clear evidence of where she had gone. Then the elevator surveillance footage was released. The video spread across the internet within hours. It showed Elisa behaving in a manner that was difficult to explain. She pressed multiple buttons, stepped in and out of the elevator, peered down the hallway, made strange hand movements. The doors stayed open far longer than normal. Some believed she was hiding. Some believed she was hallucinating. Others believed she was reacting to something unseen. No one could agree on what they were watching, only that it was disturbing. Days later, guests at the hotel began complaining about low water pressure. The water looked dark, tasted strange, smelled foul. A maintenance worker was sent to inspect the rooftop water tanks. When he opened one of them, he found Elisa Lam's body inside. She had been in the tank for 19 days. The discovery shocked the world. The water tanks were large, heavy, and difficult to access. The hatch on top was reportedly closed when her body was found. Access to the roof required passing through locked doors or fire escapes. No alarms were triggered. No witnesses saw her up there. How did she get into the tank? And how could she close the lid from inside? The coroner ruled Elisa's death an accidental drowning. There were no signs of physical trauma or sexual assault. Toxicology reports showed traces of her prescribed medication, but not at therapeutic levels. No alcohol, no illegal drugs. Investigators concluded that Elisa likely stopped taking her medication properly, triggering a manic episode. Some believe Elisa was hiding from someone. They point to her behavior in the elevator, as if she was afraid. Others suggest hotel staff involvement or a cover-up, citing inconsistencies about roof access and the tank lid. However, no evidence has ever supported these claims. Some believe Elisa was hiding from someone. They point to her behavior in the elevator, as if she was afraid. Others suggest hotel staff involvement or a cover-up, citing inconsistencies about roof access and the tank lid. However, no evidence has ever supported these claims. The most widely accepted explanation is also the most tragic. Elisa's bipolar disorder, combined with irregular medication use, may have caused hallucinations and paranoia. In a state of fear, she may have climbed to the roof and entered the water tank, believing she was hiding from a threat that wasn't real. Once inside, exhaustion and panic made escape impossible. Critics argue that the hotel may have altered details to avoid lawsuits. Some witnesses claim the tank hatch was open. Others say roof access was easier than initially reported. The truth may never be fully known. What do you think happened to Elisa Lam? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to Truthfold Stories for more mysteries like this.